There's an age-old turf war going on out here in old Gunderson Valley. Auntie Anne's versus Wetzel's Pretzels. This fight is a twisted one. Wait, no, I didn't mean that pun. Jerry Seinfeld was right. Comedy is dead. He's definitely not an out-of-touch billionaire. Do you like pretzels, Jerry? You ever drive your ridiculous cars with other comedians to get pretzels instead of bougie coffee? I doubt it. Well, anyway, I'm throwing my hat in the ring. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say Auntie has the superior pretzel and overall better business. Wetzel, I'm sorry, but you sell Pepsi products and they sell Coke. You have branding that's just not as appealing, and quite frankly, you gotta catch up or you're gonna have to walk out of this nearest decaying mall. Yes, this is still a baking show. Thank you for asking politely. So let's start by adding 2 teaspoons of yeast into 1.5 cups of Luke's famous all-natural, averagely warm water. Give it a stir and set it aside for 15 minutes so it can be in bloom. Now that's a Nirvana joke. Now in a big old bowl, we're combining 4 cups of flour with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, giving it a mix and impatiently adding the water and yeast because 15 minutes is forever in dog years, and like a dog, I have a short attention span. Beyond all belief, we mix it again till thoroughly not dry anymore. Then, to prove that we're actually putting it in, we're separately adding 1/4 cup or so of vital wheat gluten. This gives it that texture of pretzel, along with other things I'm sure, like kneading, which we'll get right to as soon as we mix in a tablespoon of melted butter and a teaspoon or so of salt, which is in the butter for efficiency, but don't tell anyone because everyone gets so mad on the internet about salted butter and how it shouldn't exist or whatever. Let's not gatekeep the kitchen. Let people cook how they want. We're here to educate them, not dictate how they do it, okay? Ooh, it's nice and cool down here now that I'm off my soapbox, which is great because a nice moderately temperatured room is the perfect environment to let our dough proof, covered for 1 hour or until double in size, like my ego after delivering a scathing review of people who are mean on the internet and yuck people's yum. Dough is ready, so it's time for the Pretzel Rolling Olympics. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alan Jangles, and that's right, Jimmy. It's an exciting year here. Up next is Chef David. He's gone for the gold. You betcha. It eluded him at the World Championship, but he is back and he is fierce. Let me tell you right now. Now, we already saw him make a big splash in the 500-meter pretzel bite dash. Let's take a quick instant replay look at that. Look, yeah, nearly 40 bites in just 5 minutes. Barely off pace for the record, but a beautiful run regardless. That's not why we're here, though. It's twisting time. He's lined up and ready to go here. Oh yeah, now that's a beautiful divide. Maybe 18-20 grams on the dot, and it's right to rolling, long and log-like the legend herself, Patty O'Brien, taught us way back in '82. Now, here we go now for the lift and spin. Great technique there. He lays it out, tucks it in on the tray. Masterfully done. Wow. That's right, Alan. Now let's check out that replay here. I haven't seen a performance quite like this since the early 90s, and I think you know what I'm talking about, the original Howie Wetzel versus Annie Doby, but some classic, one for the history books right there. Okay, that's already too much of that. We gotta boil these things now. That's right, it's time for the pretzel high dive competition, which is no, I'm done doing that. I'm not doing it anymore. Boil a big old kettle of water, and once it's going, splash in about 1/4 cup or so of baking soda. This helps the pretzels be chewy, yet also crunchy and delicious. These are boiling for 30 seconds aside, or 45 seconds each for the bites. Once that's done, they'll be transferred onto an awaiting baking pan, and at some point, we'll find time to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Also, if you're worried about your pretzels not puffing, get another tray and place it on the lowest rack of your oven with some water to preheat at the same time. The steam that generates is going to help the baking. The science? No, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it works. Okay, we're going to brush these with a quick egg wash and pop them in for 25 or so minutes. Yeah, okay, I pulled these out way too early and they're very pale, but keep an eye on them because the ovens are going to have a mind of their own. They're completely unpredictable, just like my Gunderson Valley neighbors who seem to be only wanting to go out at night lately. What's their problem? Don't know, don't care, because I have pretzels, topped with a little bit of melted butter and a sprinkle of flaky salt. Or you can try it with a little bit of cinnamon and sugar and butter instead. Wouldn't that be a twist? Get it? A twist? That was intentional. Please laugh, thank you. There's a lot more a cooking thing to check out. Like the best of meals, it's best hoarded to oneself, but it is considered rude. So, if you like them, please share these videos amongst your friends, family, colleagues, and bitterest of rivals at the adjacent pretzel stand. Auntie Anne is the goat, let me tell you. I ain't seen a pretzel like this since Bigfoot worse than Hulk Hogan at the Ice Rink.